Good morning. Welcome back to Brandon Farm. I didn't get my coffee. You're sitting on cardboard, so you might be a little wobbly if I move. Happy Labor Day weekend. I feel like we've been getting quite a bit done. We made a bug house, my brother and I. You will see that. I guess you've already seen it on the previous video. Our plans kind of got derailed this weekend, which is unfortunate, but also good. I don't know. I wouldn't say good. It's unfortunate. So, I don't know what our plans are looking like for the rest of the holiday weekend, but we're just kind of hanging out. Made pancakes this morning, sausage and scrambled egg, and I don't eat any of that stuff. Fun fact is, I don't like breakfast food at all. My breakfast consisted of a half of an avocado, about a half a cup of sauerkraut, an over easy egg, black beans, and a little bit of salt and pepper mixed together. Oh, and my microgreens. Duh. So yesterday I harvested one tray of microgreens and I filled up about a wide mouth quart jar full. So I harvested them, put them in my jar, popped them in the fridge, and they are good. And I can't remember if it was the kale mix or the salad mix, but I want to do it again. So I'm going to do it again. I just need to find more seeds. Who's yelling at me over there? Oh, hi, baby. Did Trixie? Yeah, that's Trixie. My husband gives me crap. What is it, honey? Trixie. My husband gives me a hard time because he says that I have 3 chickens that look exactly the same. But I don't. They don't look the same. Not to me. I mean, sometimes I get them a little bit mixed up, but I don't think so. I have a Dominique, a Barred Rock, and I always forget the other one. All right. I'm going to have to look that one up. It's a cuckoo or cuckoo Moran. Cuckoo? Cuckoo. I don't know. It's spelled C-U-C. Okay, forget it. Anyway, they all kind of look similar. They all have that like black and white like barring. I'm pretty sure that the Dominique came before the Barred Rock. And I'm not sure where the Moran came from. But I love them all. The Moran, she is more of like a muted barring. She's kind of like almost a gray. She's not really a black and white, but from a distance, yeah, she would look like a black and white. It's opening weekend, so we're hearing a lot of gunshots around here. So if you hear any, don't mind that. It's just people shooting some fillets out of the sky. You know, they say that dove are the filet mignon of the sky. And they are, wrapped in bacon. So good. What is it, baby? Henry! Okay, so I still need names for my new girls. My Barred Rock, the Black Jersey Giant, and the White Leghorn. They all don't have names yet. And I just haven't found a good name that I'm like, yes, that's it. And I'm pretty sure my like 5-month-old chickens, 5-6-month-old chickens are about to lay. So we might have some soft-shelled eggs, which is not great, but at least I know who they're coming from. I need to fill up all the chickens' water. I probably need to water my plants a little bit before the sun comes up because I didn't water last night. Everything's been so wet. I get so confused whenever it starts to rain and we have like a few days of rain and I'm like, do I not water for like the next couple of days? I'm confused. Also, I'm trying my hand at focaccia bread. I don't know. I've been following Whispering Willow Farm and Mindful Farmer, and they make the focaccia, the sourdough focaccia bread. And so I bought the Made Simply Sourdough for Beginners Artisan Style book. I don't know. And I found the focaccia, and I'm going to use fresh rosemary from my garden and then some garlic cloves, and I'm going to make that today. So I got to do that in about 10 minutes. I mixed it all up last night. I let it rise overnight. And then this morning, I peeled it out of the bowl and stuffed it in like a big casserole dish, basically, filled with olive oil. And you kind of get the olive oil all over your dough mixture. And then next, I think comes the fun part. It's just like the baking part. So designing it. And by designing, I mean throwing sprigs of rosemary and cloves of garlic on there. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, man, this coffee is good. I'm telling you, if you have not tried honey in your coffee, it's life changing. The very first cup, I was like, this is horrible. What was I thinking? And then, like, it's almost like an acquired taste. And now I love it. I can't have my coffee any other way. I don't put anything else in it. It's just my regular black coffee with some honey in it. So good. So, I really need to pull weeds, but I'm not going to. I'm not even going to joke on that one. I'm not. They're awful. My cardboard trick has worked behind me where I laid the cardboard and then I just put mulch on top. Worked like a charm. Now the weeds are still growing like on the edges and like where the cardboard meets each other, but overall, it's been really well. Really well? Really good. Worked really well. Okay. As far as aphid control, I don't know if you can, yeah, you can tell. Okay, so all of this right here is all my watermelon, and I dusted everything with DE yesterday. I think today I'm gonna throw some Sevin Dust on there, maybe. And we're gonna see if that controls it at all. I don't know. It's not looking good. I got a chicken in the outdoor nest box. Who is that? Henry? I think they like that outdoor nest box. It kind of gives them a break from all the other chickens because they're just kind of like nestled into this little cubby. I don't know. It makes me laugh. So I'm okay. I'm pretty sure I have 21. I counted last night when they were all sleeping, and then I counted this morning when I let them out. We have 21. Brad thinks we have 25. We don't. We do not have 25. When I picked up this last round, I had 18. And I picked up 5, but 2 went to my parents. So 18, 19, 20, 21. I have 21 chickens. Man, something got in my coffee. It's probably the downfall of drinking coffee outside. Stuff tends to like fly in it. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. If you like that past video with me and my brother, give it a thumbs up, comment, tell us that you like it. That was actually really fun. He kind of surprised me on coming over, and it was such a good surprise. We actually spent the first half hanging out in the kitchen. He was teaching me how to play guitar. That was fun. I got on a whim a while back, and I was like, oh, I know how to play. It's gonna be the best thing ever. Whatever. tried it, did it well for like, I don't know, less than a week. And then I was like, this is dumb. I can't figure it out. My fingers hurt. I was like, forget it. So yesterday he came over and he had the acoustic and I had the electric and he was teaching me different chords. Like probably 4 or 5 chords that we learned. And he's over there jamming like it's like nothing, like playing like it's, actual songs and like melodies and, whatever. You can tell what the song is that he's playing. And I'm over here like, you know? And then I have to like look at my hands and like look at the guitar and like figure out which ones go where. And I'm like, oh, my freaking fingers hurt. And I have to like move it and I have to like tell my fingers, okay, you go here and you go here and you go here. And then I would strum. And I mean, it took me a while and it's going to take me a while. So I think I need more lessons, obviously. But it was cool to sit there and play or learn from my brother. I think that was pretty special. So anyway, and then we built the bug house. So now I have to figure out where the bug house is going to go because it's fairly big. I mean, it's 14 by 14 plus a roof. And the way I stuff the sticks in there, they're kind of sticking out both sides. So I don't think I can like mount it anywhere because it would like hit the sticks and it would be like sitting like this, So I might have to like hang it or put it on something. Like maybe like I have like this birdhouse right here. So instead of the birdhouse, put the bug house. I don't know, I might be able to do that. What do you think on that? I don't want to put another post in the ground though. I don't know. I'm going to figure that out. So anyway, the bug house has some beneficial things to it. Like, in theory, is to attract the bugs, the beneficial bugs, your praying mantis, your ladybugs. There's a few other ones that I just don't know enough about. I need to research it. But that's the idea. Anyway, yeah, if you build a bug house, I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what your design is. He got a little fancy with it. I'm telling you, if I would have done it by myself, it would have been so janky. It probably wouldn't have been. It probably wouldn't have even held up. Alright? As soon as I started stuffing things in there, getting it nice and tight, it would have probably just busted. So I'm glad he was here. I'm glad he decided he wanted to help me with that, even though I'm sure he thought I was nuts. But when do your siblings not think you're nuts? I think that's just a part of being a sibling. Alright. It's about 9:30. I have to put that focaccia. My next step is in 5 minutes. So I'm going to collect some sprigs of rosemary while I'm down here. I'm going to go up and find my garlic. Apparently you put it in the focaccia bread with the little flaky paper stuff on the outside, so we'll see how that goes. Preheat the oven. Dimple it, I think. I don't really know. I need to read the rest of the recipe, but that's my next step. I'll let you know how it turns out.